Te despiertas, máquina. A 10 de la noche. Ah, ¿en serio? Luz toda la mañana, wow. La escuela, más que la escuela, la escuela, la escuela. Por cierto, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo fue la clase, verdad? O con inglés. Además, que te quería mostrar esta cosa de acá. No sé si demorará en cargar. Ah, mira, ya terminaste ya. No, pero me refiero con la clase de inglés. A ver, no cargo. Unos fritos. Unos fritos. Pero... Y sale mal. Tremendo fail, tremendo fail. Lo habían canjeado en el directo de la mañana. Canjeado y sí salió. Ahorita no sé por qué no está saliendo. No, pero no canjees, es más que no canjees, no canjees. Canjees, no lo canjees. A ver, espérate, espérate. Millones dice. Millones dice. No sale. Mm, No, no sale, no sale. Fake, fake. No, nada. Ya, bueno, pues. Fue, fue, fue. Fue. Pensé que iba a servir, pero. No, pues no. De repente puede ser porque hubo problemas con el OBS antes de hacer directo. Un problema con el OBS y parece que se ha quedado pegado. Pues no lo está agarrando. Ah, ya fue, ya fue. Mañana entonces, mañana. Mañana entonces. Tiene que verlo. Entonces, depende por el problema del OBS. Veré después. Era para que lo vieras, ¿no? Era para que lo vieras. No. Fue. A ver, pues si me da problemas ahorita, me dará problemas también con las cartas.
Restsimpeace invoca F en el chat.
Pero las caras sí me agarran, los minutos. Cámara. Cámara, uff. Cámara, uff. Cuando lleguemos a 1000 seguidores. A ver si lo hacemos ahí. A ver si sale ahí. Ahí está, salió. ¿Vista? Eso es lo que salió. Ahí saldrá de nuevo. Sí, sale, ahí está. Ese es para alentar a Rick cuando viene con sus ¿cómo decirlo? Con sus ocurrencias. Es para Rick. Ahora, no sé si hacer más. Por ejemplo, este de acá. Vamos a la partida fregada.
¡Maldición!
King! Buena vibra. Muchas gracias, King, muchas gracias. Descansa, King, descansa. Descansa, King, buena vibra. Descansa, King. Voy a tratar de avanzar rápido con el juego también porque supuestamente lo tengo que terminar el día de hoy. Vale, debería.
Okay. So what do we need?
Well, basically, we need 3 things.
Son 3 cosas. La pintura roja la tenemos.
Red paint, we've got it already.
Ya la tenemos. El vestido.
The dress will make a great costume. We just need it in black. Also, it should look damaged. That's important. Cat Widow is a ghost after all.
Me faltaría solamente
I'll need some
maltratar
scissors
el
for
vestido.
that.
Las tijeras. Y una máscara.
We need some kind of mask. I don't want him to recognize me, obviously.
Vale. Entonces me falta una máscara. Porque el vestido lo tengo. Bueno, la pintura roja. El vestido de color negro. Falta maltratar el vestido. Así que me pide tijeras también. Y me faltaría una máscara. Con eso completaríamos el disfraz. Vale. Listo. Me faltaría solamente la máscara. La tijera. Para maltratar el vestido, o sea, para cortar o rasgar el vestido. Eso lo seguimos haciendo. Y ahora mapa. Ya está, hemos visto la habitación 1, habitación 2, habitación 3, la habitación 5, hemos ido ahí, la habitación 6, este pelón que nos delató, así que vamos a la habitación 7. La habitación 7, porque el pelón imagino que es para después, es para el final, es el pelón. Cochecito. Es hora de mirar. A ver, parte de la historia de Susan es que teníamos una hija, creo que era, y murió prácticamente por descuido, o sea, por estar peleando con la pareja. Y niño llorando. Niño llorando.
What's wrong?
¿Qué pasa?
I really don't feel that comfortable around babies, you know?
Es porque tiene otra vez su
I can
trauma.
imagine. I talked to her, but I'm not quite sure how to approach this. I'm hardly an expert on babies myself. If only we had some good reason to talk to this woman.
What do you mean?
Something like, I don't know, something to talk about. We can't just knock on her door and talk about the weather.
Let's go somewhere else then. We can always come back here later.
All right.
¿No vamos a poder hablar con ella en todo caso? Si los pudiera arrancar, le cortaría electricidad a los dos. Me falta entonces la tijera. Para ambos departamentos. Vale. ¿Qué me faltaría por ese lado? Vale, Smacker.
It's just a tripped fuse, don't worry. I'll just flip this switch, and we're back on.
Jesse, can we talk to you for a second?
Sure, but not right now. I'm right in the middle of something.
Descanso, Smacker, buena gira con el viro. Gracias por pasar, Smacker, descansa. Tenemos bueno, si es que puedes pasar el día de mañana, desde las 2, a seguir dándole al Minecraft, a ver qué sabe del Minecraft. De Paulino es una madre joven y hasta hace poco no tiene ocupada. Vale, aparentemente no vamos a entrar ahí sin buen motivo. Estoy seguro de que encontraremos uno tarde o temprano.
So, what next?
Let's look at that mail, shall we?
Ay, correo. Carlos Joey, Carla para Pauline.
Well. Looks like Pauline is looking for a babysitter.
Mañana.
This letter says she's supposed to interview an agency nanny later today.
Great. I could be a nanny.
It's certainly worth a try, but I should warn you. I don't want to have anything to do with that baby. You're gonna have to handle this on your own.
Sure, I understand. Leave it to me, Mrs. A.
A ver, parece que estamos siguiendo ya.
Coming. Right,
Coming.
step back. I'll handle this.
Ok.
Oh, hello?
Hi. I've heard you're looking for a babysitter. Is that correct?
Well, yes, that's correct.
Look no further. My name is Mitzi Hunt. I'm currently a student, but I'm great with children. And I could really use a job. These school tuitions get pretty expensive these days.
Okay, maybe. But why is Mrs. Ashworth here? Hello, Mrs. Ashworth.
Hello.
Hi, Pauline. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. I haven't seen you for ages.
Sí,
I
lo
heard you
veo.
applied for a job as well.
No,
Claro que no.
of course not.
Susan es mi tía. Me mandó sobre el puesto. Inclinada, señorita Ashworth. Señorita Ashworth trabaja para la agencia. Ok, va. ¿Qué le podemos decir? ¿Qué le podemos decir? ¿Qué sería más conveniente? ¿Qué sería más conveniente para poder decirle? Bueno, puede ser como la tía, ¿no? Son casi iguales. Lina. Bueno, tu tía para que haya más confianza.
Susan's my auntie. She told me about the job. I was a bit shy to come and ask like this, so she offered to come along. She is my favorite auntie. Thank you so much again, Auntie Susan.
Su tía.
no problem, sweetie.
So, anyway, I'm starting this course on child psychology next semester,
Psicología infantil.
and I thought it would be useful to get some hands-on experience with little children. How old is your daughter?
She's nearly 6 months.
That's
6
perfect.
meses.
Aren't they just the cutest, most adorable little muffins when they're 6 months old?
Yes, well, you sure sound enthusiastic. Would you like to come in? Both of you?
It's okay. I'll wait.
Please come in too, Auntie Susan. I could really do with your support. You know how shy I get sometimes.
Yes. Well, you'll... Okay, I'll come.
You only. We need to work together on this. I'll do the talking, I promise.
Fine.
Ok,
Don't overdo it.
no exageres. Como que le gusta
It's
hablar
too late
mucho a
for that,
Mitzi.
Mrs. A.
Es tarde para eso. A Mitzi le gusta hablar.
What a nice flat! I love the wallpaper. Very retro.
Thanks. I decorated it myself just before Alyssa was born.
Lisa.
Please follow me. We can talk in the living room.
Okay.
I'll need you to drag her away.
How the hell am I supposed to do that?
I don't know. I'm sure you can think of something.
Why don't you think of something? I told you I don't do babies. I feel so uncomfortable here. I'd gladly blend with this cheesy wallpaper that you like so much and disappear.
No. So do I. Do you think I know anything about babies? No. But I'm trying to fake it, and so far she's buying it. Look, I need you to stay cool and come up with something that'll make her leave the room. Got it?
But that's where the problem is. I can't think of anything.
Just play it by ear, yeah?
¡Epa! ¡Isoder! Gracias por el raid. ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo están? ¿Por qué con Isoder? Muy buena vibra, muy buena vibra. ¿Cómo andan? ¿Cómo andan? ¿Cómo andan? ¿Todo bien? ¿Todo bien? Isoder, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué tal? Has traído, pero... de momento a un stream normal, se puede decir. Porque de rato en rato se pone un poco tétrico esta parte. Bienvenidos, bienvenidos a todos y todas a la parte de Ace Other. Estamos teniendo el juego. Entonces que se me olvida porque no siempre me quita. Qué bueno eso, qué bueno, qué bueno, qué bueno.
I should let you know from the start that
El día de
looking after
hoy voy a
children is
terminar
not
este
an
juego,
easy
sí o
task.
sí.
They're just beginning to crawl, they're very curious, and sometimes they can cry for no apparent reason. And my Alyssa, well, she is a very noisy child. Did you have any previous experience with children?
Ese es el niño con milísimas.
Yes, I used to babysit my neighbor's kids.
Excellent. I know we all have to start somewhere, but it helps if you at least know the basics. I'd like to get back to work soon, you see. Just part-time for now. That's why I need someone to stay with her. I'm not going to find it easy to be apart from Alyssa, but my career has always been important to me as well. They won't wait for me forever. If I don't do this now, they'll just replace me.
¿Dónde trabaja? Si no me dio una despensa de trabajadores. ¿Dónde está el padre de Lisa? No te pregunto. Para quedarle bien, a lo mejor no preguntar muy a fondo.
There just isn't enough support for working parents.
Tell me about it. If I don't get back to work in 2 weeks' time, they will cut my maternity pay in half. So I haven't really got a choice.
El salario.
It's either this or Alyssa and me will face the life in poverty.
I have a great connection with kids. I'm sure I can manage with Alyssa.
Okay, I don't doubt that. How about, would you like to hold Alyssa for a minute? We should probably see if she likes you first.
Yes, definitely. But I ought to wash my hands first.
Your hands?
My hands. I must have touched a million things on my way here. As much as I want to hold her, I just don't think it's safe, you know?
Really? What have you been touching?
Oh, you know, just ordinary things, this and that.
You look pretty clean. I'm sure it'll be okay.
Well, if you must know, I...
Vagabunda ahí aquí afuera. Creo que después del baño. La última es más creíble. Pero ¿qué para qué parece? Hay que comentar el hospital hoy. La próxima está
I
terrible.
volunteered at the hospital earlier today.
Oh, I'm impressed. You don't see many young people doing that these days. But you're right. As nice as that is of you, there's all sorts of bugs you can pick up in a hospital. It won't hurt to be extra careful. I'll show you to the bathroom. Would you mind answering the door for me?
Sure, no problem.
It's probably just my friend Kate. Just let her in, please. Is that okay?
Kate.
The bathroom's this way. Follow me.
Kate.
Your turn, Mrs. A.
Okay.
Seriously.
Do something. Anything.
Okay.
Make sure you scrub those dirty hands really well. I need a bit of time.
Después de su amiga. ¿Quién es?
Hello?
Hello? Are you Kate?
I've been sent by the agency. My name is Rita Tickle. May
Rita.
I come in, please?
Rita.
Agency? What agency?
The Happy Nanny Babysitters Agency, of course.
Ah, la niñera.
We bring fun and professionalism into childminding at a discount price. May I come in, please?
Wait, just hang on a
Me
second.
contesta con unas
I believe
ganas.
we have an appointment. It was confirmed by post. Didn't you get a letter?
Hang on, I said.
El padre se ha equivocado, después de 4 ojos. Desaparece 4 ojos. ¿Qué? Se equivoca esa persona. Bueno, vamos a ser lo más educadas o educados posibles.
I'm sorry. The position has already been taken.
Oh, great. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Thanks for your time. See ya.
Wait. There must have been some kind of mix-up.
No, there wasn't a mix-up. You're just too late. Bye.
I'd better call the office and find out what happened.
¿Ah? ¿Eh? No, lo tiro aquí sobre los libros y los juguetes. No hay nada más. Regresemos. Subes temprano hasta el edificio. No, en serio. Dejo de ahí. Laptop. Fotos. Muchas fotos de Pauline y su ex. Azúcar recortada de todas las. Cada una de ellas. Ah, las tijeras, aquí están las tijeras. Mujer estúpida, deja un bebé junto a un par de tijeras afiladas. Como si tú hubieras hecho algo peor. No te quejes, no te quejes. No, si tú no has hecho algo. Hable.
So, was it my friend at the door?
No, just some door-to-door
Desde
salesman.
el domicilio.
Well, I hope you told him to go to hell. I honestly don't know what these people are thinking.
Yeah, me neither.
Te apoyo en parte.
I'm sure it's Kate this time. I'll let her in if you'll excuse me for a minute.
Wait!
Creo que hubiese reviso el regaño, el mozo no es suficientemente limpio, debería de repente me siento muy mal. Creo que tengo algo en el ojo.
I think I've got something in my eye.
Right.
I can't touch my eye. I'll need some help to get it out.
You'll be fine. Just go back to the bathroom and use one of my cotton buds. Don't be such a baby, Mitzi.
I'm feeling really sick all of a sudden.
Oh. Do you think you're actually going to throw up?
Yes, definitely. Oh, yes.
Quickly go back to the bathroom. I don't mean to be rude, but this is a very expensive carpet.
Will you come with me? Please? What if I faint? I'm scared. Everything's just spinning around.
Can Mrs. Ashworth go with you for a change?
It's okay. I'll answer the door and let your friend in, yeah?
Well... Fine. I'll put Alyssa in her bed for a minute and I'll come with you. You must have got a sandbag in the hospital after all.
Otra vez.
It's you? Again?
Hello. Is this flat number 8?
Yes.
My name is Rita Tickle, from the Happy Nanny Agency.
¿No ves
May I
tú?
come in, please?
Dije que no.
Look, sweetheart, I'm sorry. I can't help you.
You are looking for a nanny, yeah?
No, not anymore.
I have 10 years experience and training in child discipline techniques and behavioural psychology. Also, I am known for good personal hygiene, strong work ethics, and I only take one break every 5 hours. Just to use the restroom.
Wow, that sounds really great, but I don't need your services.
You don't need a nanny.
No. I've decided to give my baby up for adoption.
Opción.
You're an evil person. You'll go to hell for doing that to your baby.
¿Te vas?
Yeah, I'm evil. But you're thick.
Ahora necesito cortar las tijeras. Con las tijeras necesito cortar. Tijeras. El suicidio puro. Bueno, pero ya estamos ya muertas, así que no hago esas cosas. Pero un modo más seguro. Entonces... hago...
These scissors seem sharp enough. Let's create some diversion. I hope this is what Mitzi had in mind.
¿No que no salga el otro?
Oh, not that again.
What happened to the lights? I'm terrified of the dark. I can't move. Oh God, can't breathe.
Calm down, it's alright. Probably just that stupid mirror. It must have run out of money again. It's not even that dark.
Please, you've got to do something about it. I think I'm going to faint.
Fine, just stay in my bedroom. There'll still be plenty of sunlight there at this time of the day. I'll go outside and put some money on the mirror. It'll only take a minute.
Okay. Tendré que, en todo caso, investigar, ¿no? Pero... ¿Pero sí? Pensé que era la otra.
Right. Let's do it.
Is that you, Mrs. Ashworth? What happened?
No idea. Maybe it's a blackout, like in the old days.
It's probably just the mirror. Let me see.
¿Revisó?
It's not her either.
Lo que sé.
A waste of time. Suddenly, this interview is over.
I don't get it. The cable's been cut. But why would anyone do that?
I think we're going to go now. This whole power cut gave me a terrible headache.
Is that you, Mitzi? But we haven't finished yet. Have you changed your mind about the job?
No, of course not. I'm just scared of darkness. And I still feel sick, you know. Perhaps we can continue some other time.
I've had it. I'm getting a new fuse box.
Was that you, Jesse?
Yeah. How are you doing, Pauline?
Well, we need the power back. Can you do something?
Yeah, I can easily fix that. There's an electrical store that's open till late. I'll get some stuff and I'll be back before you know it.
Bear in mind it's not just the fuse box, it's the cable this time.
I'll get a new cable too, don't worry. But in the meantime, go home, find some candles and chill, yeah?
Thanks, Jesse. That's awfully nice of you.
Well, it was great seeing you, but we're going to leave now.
Hello.
Who's that?
My name is Rita Tickle.
Rita who?
¿A quién?
What the hell is going on here? Do you know this woman, Mrs. Ashworth?
I've never seen her before in all my life. Now she'll think we are absolutely crazy.
I wouldn't worry too much. You're not exactly the most popular neighbor in the house anyway.
Thanks.
What? You don't actually care what those idiots think, do you?
No, of course not. It's just that Pauline seems all right. I'm not too proud of causing her all this trouble.
It'll get fixed soon. Look, Jesse's gone out. We can now get inside flat 7 and see what he's been up to.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
We can also cross Pauline off the list. I've searched through her internet history, and needless to say, there's nothing exciting there.
Vale, entonces nos faltaría el apartamento de Jesse. Vamos a... ¿Encontramos una cerradura primero? Y cojo el miro aquí, creo que se llama Jesse, hace mucho ruido aparente. Pero no puedo usar Elixir.
So, what next?
Well, Jesse's gone out to get a new cable. We could check his place, I guess.
Sí, pero... hazlo.
Now that he's gone, we can get inside?
Yes, let's do that.
I'll close my eyes and you pick that lock, Mitzi.
Okay. But no...
I'd never. You've really hurt my feelings now.
Yeah. Now close them. There. Job done.
Jesus. Are these...
Relax, Mrs. A. They're just Halloween masks.
Ok.
Oh,
Máscara, máscara.
that's good. Because I swear, if I see another
Guys.
bloody head...
Máscaras. A ver, ¿qué máscaras agarramos? ¿Payaso no? ¿Diablo? Ok. Sí, como viernes 13. Pero vamos por esta. Digo viernes 13. Ninguna parece ilegal, supongo que es un de las plantas. Ah, pienso otro tipo de plantas. Bastante grande. Este planta es inmenso. Está conectado a la computadora. Hay una computadora por acá. La PC. Vamos a... Ah, de verdad que no había electricidad. Vamos. ¿Qué fue? La switch está enchufada ahí. Si tan solo tuviéramos acceso a una toma de corriente que funcione. ¿Toma de corriente? ¿De corriente? Y aquí está toma de corriente, usar.
So, Who's got windows over this side of the building?
Well, Joe Davis lives right below. I guess we could also check one flat below Joe's. I just hope the cable's long enough.
Let's find out, shall we?
¿Quién va a ir? ¿Los dos? Pero... ¿Ah? Pues más abajo todavía. ¿En serio tampoco?
Right. I should be able to use that computer now. Could you give me 5 minutes, Mrs. A?
Sure. Why not? I'll keep an eye on the door.
¿Algo?
It's not him either.
No puede ser.
Damn it!
No hay ninguna pistola ahí. Entonces nos falta el pelón. Falta solamente el pelón. Entonces, ¿es el pelón el que le ha mandado la carta a Mitzi? El pelón, pero el pelón no es buena persona, o sea... What the fuck? Aquí. Ah, vale, vale, entonces no tenemos que hacer la planta baja. Bueno, aquí hay como un pozo para colgar el vestido. Ya tengo la máscara. Vale, entonces esto, lo cuelgo. Ahora no puedo cortar. No puedo nada aquí.
We need to make some adjustments. Now this is a dress worthy of the cat widow.
Why don't you admit it was too small for you?
Ha ha, bloody ha. why don't you just shut up? Whoever wore this dress probably hadn't eaten in years. You'd struggle to get a skeleton into it. This is it. We've got all we need.
Great. Are you going to tell me about the cat widow now?
Yes, it's story time, Mitzi. The legend says there was once a bad man who hated cats. He hated his neighbors too, and his job. And when it rained, he'd curse and smash things. He hated his bald head and his weak, ugly body. He probably hated himself the most, although he would never admit it.
I think I see where this is going.
One day, out of pure hatred for the whole world and everything that lives, he captured a family of cats and drowned them all in the river. That day, the sun turned black and all the birds went silent as the 6 kittens struggled for life. But trapped in a strong canvas bag, they never had a chance. They all died that day. All but one. The mother cat, in a desperate fight to set herself free, by pure luck, clawed her way out of the bag and swam to the shore. She lost everything that day. Her beautiful children and her proud husband. Her heart crashed into pieces as she watched their limp dead bodies stolen by the current. Running after them, she followed them for days, for as long as she could. Then, eventually, she lost sight of them. She stayed on the bank of the river for a while. The world stopped turning for her, her eyes empty and blind. And then, one day, she slowly slid down the bank and into the cold, dark water. She gave in to it. She let the river take her away too, cover her mouth, her ears, her eyes. But as the water filled her lungs, and she started slipping into darkness, there was another strange feeling that burst in her mind like a ball of flames. Anger, rage even. Her last craving, before she drowned, was for revenge, for blood. And so she returned, reborn and changed, a cat widow, veiled in black, mistress of the cats. Her body of a young woman, but her eyes of a cat, and her face, white, rotten, face of a corpse. Those who saw it rarely lived to tell the tale. She would get her revenge on all cat killers and cat torturers. But there was someone she had to see first, someone special. Someone she really hated the most. As the evening came, it was strangely quiet in the man's flat. As he lived alone, he usually liked to fill the silence with the sound of radio or TV shows. But that night, he switched them all off, feeling anxious and tired after work. He tried to sleep, but couldn't. And for once, there wasn't anyone there he could blame for it. As he stared through the window, he kept thinking about how much he hated that view. He liked it once, a long time ago, when his wife was still there and they were happy together. Suddenly, he heard knocking on the door. Some part of him was glad, because that meant he could take it out on whoever decided to bother him. There was nobody there. He almost felt disappointed, but before he turned to walk away, he suddenly noticed something down the hall.
Hey! Nazi! Ciao, buona vibra! Vas a con la raid! están? ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo están? ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? Mira, ahí está Aris. ¿Qué tal Aris? ¿Cómo estás? Buena vibra, buena vibra. Ah, sí, ¿qué tal? Buena vibra, buena vibra. ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo están? Ah, mira, Geometry Dash. Geometry Dash. Vale, Naxi, vale, vale, vale. ¿Qué tal, Aris? ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? Ah, bueno, en este caso, Agente Fox. Buena vibra, Agente Fox. ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo están? Venur. Buena vibra, buena vibra. Y mira, al truco dash, al truco dash. Nah, para nada, Aris. Ya tu nick actual es ya muy conocido, muy conocido. Todo bien, bien, todo bien. Aquí echándole ganas a este juego, que espero terminarlo el día de hoy. Espero terminarlo el día de hoy. Porque me ha atrasado mucho, ya que no tenía internet. Ahí está, cubo truco, ahí está, cubo truco. Cubo truco.
On a nearby wall, there was a giant shadow of a cat. He stopped again.
Vale,
He
Nancy,
couldn't
vale,
believe
descansa,
his
descansa,
eyes.
buena vibra, buena vibra. Bueno, nos vemos, nos vemos. Necesito matarte. Corta, había un premio de adaptación.
Someone wrote "cat killer" on his door.
Gracias, nos vemos, buena vibra, buena vibra. Hasta aquí.
He had a passion for trains. Although he hated being a train driver, he had always enjoyed watching them move. But now,
No,
his train model was moving all on its own.
Todavía no, Arix.
He was absolutely certain he'd left it switched
En la
on.
mitad del juego recién.
And yet, there it was, running at crazy speed.
Voy a echarle ganas a ese juego también.
Something was seriously wrong. And that something had entered his home now too.
¿Qué serían ustedes si se dan cuenta que en su habitación o en su casa, estando ustedes solos, hay
He hoped he
algo
was just imagining
también
things,
dentro?
tired as he was. But there was another surprise waiting for him in his bedroom. Cat Widow is here was written all over the wall.
Bueno, sí. Pache. Es un sueño que en la cocina a ver algo. Llamar a la policía.
As in a dream, he went to the kitchen to get a drink.
Sangre. Va a la cocina por agua y le sale sangre.
He knew there were valves in the basement that turned it off, but no one's been down there for years.
No tiene que ir al sótano.
Felt sick. None of this made any sense. And yet, deep down, he knew what he did to the cats was wrong. There was a part of him that almost wanted to be punished. The part he tried so hard to hide. He thought he'd heard something in the corridor. Was there someone there with him?
¿Qué pasó alguien? ¿Vieron una sombra? ¿Vieron una sombra?
His head was spinning. He felt ambushed, trapped, like an animal. He had to get out of there. getting really scared now. He decided to call the police.
¿Qué le puede decir usted a la policía si se sienten así? ¿Hay alguien en su casa?
His phone was of no use. The SIM card had been removed, and that wasn't even the worst part. There was a photo of a black cat set as screensaver. He remembered this cat. He'd watched that strange pest control man put it in a cage and into his van. He'd looked at it through the window for a while, then pulled the curtains and went to bed.
Que sí, top.
He stopped, paralyzed. He'd heard something right in front of him. A whisper, more like a purr. She was there, in the dark corner of his living room, waiting. Black veil covering that pale, dead face. And yet, he could almost feel Cat Widow's eyes piercing through him.
Cat Widow le apuntó con una escopeta en el pecho y disparó. Un fantasma, un metro rápido y
She came closer, like a ghost, and swiftly removed the veil. She came back for him, to take him to the river, to make him pay for what he'd done. As he looked into her eyes, he could feel the world spinning around him, his knees go weak, his pants suddenly wet around his crotch. As much as he hated life, he didn't want to die either. Inside, he was just a big, stinking coward. And then he fainted.
Desmayó. Un genio ahí. Un caso de genio.
Did you see his face? I knew he'd fall for this.
Yeah, we scared the living shit out of him. Now that's teamwork. Are you sure he won't know it was you, though?
Oh, he probably will, once he's had time to think about what happened. But he's too proud to ever admit he's been beaten by a woman. I know him just about enough to know that.
Let's hope so. I don't want you to get in trouble because of me.
No. That was something I had to do for myself. And I feel much better for it.
The only problem now is that we still haven't found Eye of Adam. Because it definitely isn't Brian. I've searched through his laptop and all I found was a load of porn.
Let's cross him off the list.
Ahí está, no tiene ni uno. No es ni uno lo que está en el apartamento. No es ni uno.
Well, that means we've checked everyone. We've hit a brick wall. Perhaps I was wrong. Maybe he doesn't live here at all.
I think we need to sleep on it, and we might get some more ideas in the morning. Shall we head back home?
Yeah, I do feel tired. You're right, we need some sleep. Really wish there was an elevator in this building. What's that? A note? What does it say, Mrs. A?
You will not believe it. Meet me at midnight, both of you. I will wait. Flat 5. Door will be open. Do not fear. Eye of Adam.
El ojo de Adán.
Flat 5. That's the old guy.
Anciano.
Can't be. It can't be him.
I guess we'll find out. At midnight. We've got a few hours until then. Let's get some coffee.
A ver quién anda ahí. Este es el sótano. ¿Quién anda acá? ¿Hay alguien? What?
It's just you and me, my love. No one will find us here.
¿Este qué es acá?
Stop worrying, Ivy. It will be all right. I will always love you.
What?
You know that. I'm gonna make you all better.
What? ¿Este qué es? ¿Este qué es acá? What the fuck? ¿Este qué es acá? Ah, ¿este qué hace ahí? No alimentes al troll. What the fuck? Antes eres tú otra vez. Eres tú otra vez. Diantres. El que pasó era Joe. What the fuck? What the fuck? O sea, Joy es Joy el que tiene que ver con el ojo de Adán. What the fuck? Le hizo ver ahí todo el lurk. What the fuck? Descubrimos algo con Joe, que es ese chico. Yo en el apartamento, como estamos buscando por apartamentos, en el apartamento de Joe encontramos un fantasma. Un fantasma. Una mujer que fue torturada y, bueno, dejó este mundo en el baño. Y al parecer era la esposa de Joe. Pero Susan, que es la chica que está a la izquierda, Susan entró en la habitación y se encontró con Joe. Pero la chica que es la esposa de Joe, que se llama Eve o Evie, era como un fantasma, así que nunca se supo si realmente Joe le hizo daños a su propia esposa. Pero ahora muestran de que sí, en realidad Joe fue el que le quitó la vida a su propia esposa. Y ahora aparece su esposa o es otra chica. Aquí tengo la duda, si es otra chica que Joe ha secuestrado o es su propia esposa. Pero su propia esposa tiene proporciones grandes, o sea, es rellenita, o sea. What the fuck? What the fuck con eso? Y ahora las han citado a las dos, tanto Mitzi como Susan. Internet. Dichoso y suculento internet. Parece que ya.
Just look at this door. Crazy son of a bitch. That's not gonna stop us. I think there's someone in the kitchen.
Bueno, entonces nos vamos aquí al el último capítulo, que es el capítulo número 7, que séptimo y último capítulo. Espero terminarlo. Uy, viejito.
Are you Adam?
Me? No, of course not. I don't have anything to do with all this foolishness. Never have. It's my son. I've told him time and time again, but he never listens.
Es su hijo.
I've done my best to protect that boy, you know. I'm all he's got left in the world since his mama died, but it just wasn't enough.
Where is he then? Where's Eye of Adam?
He's in his room. Where else would he be? He's always in his room, staring at that screen for as long as he can. Look, I've made up my mind about this. I want to help you. This mess he's in, it's gone too far. I can't be part of this.
What are you talking about?
You don't understand. He's watching us.
¿Nos está viendo?
Right now, he can see us on his camera.
What?
He's very clever with this stuff. I never got my head around it. Just as much as I needed to, I guess. But not a lot.
Give us the key to his room. I want to talk to him.
Look, it's a trap. He knows why you're here, and he will kill you. Both of you. But he will not kill me. He won't dare.
No creas.
All these years.
No creas, viejito, no creas, no
I've
creas.
looked after him well.
No creas que tú estarás
He knows
salvo.
me everything. It breaks my heart to do this now. What choice do I have? He left me this. I was supposed to keep it for myself, but I want you to take it. He won't dare to kill his own father, and I won't let 2 innocent lives be lost because of him.
What is it?
Just take the damn thing. There's not much time. Did you hear me? He's watching.
Observando. Tomar la caja.
What is it, Mrs. A?
Ni idea.
It's a shoebox.
Take it away. Get rid of it. He must see that I don't have it anymore.
Shall we open it?
Ay, no lo abrimos. ¿La máscara?
Oh God. Mitzi, we have to get out of here. Quickly. It's a gas mask. He's going to poison us.
No manches, a cerrar la puerta. No manches que cierra. No, claro es. Ah, what the fuck, desgraciado, desgraciado, desgraciado. Ah,
It's too late.
desgraciado.
Oh, shit, shit, shit.
No!
Oh,
Stop that, Adam! You're going to kill your father!
lo
We'll never make
sabía,
it to the door. That
Lo
room's filling up
sabía.
with gas too quickly.
lo
Put the mask on,
sabía.
Mrs. A.
What about you?
El
No,
viejito ni se
no,
podía
I
saber el viejito.
can't.
You've got to. This is your only chance.
No, I can't let you die. Not like this.
It's my fault that you're here. I'm dying anyway. And you've
Pero no
got
de
to
esta
live, Mrs.
forma.
A. You'll live and you'll be happy again. You've been a great friend, Mrs. A.
Dar la máscara, ponerse la máscara. A ver, en este caso, Mitzi, que es la chica que está en izquierda, Mitzi descubrimos que tiene una enfermedad terminal, es cáncer. Mitzi tiene cáncer, así que definitivamente Mitzi va a morir. Pero en este caso nosotros que somos Susan, nosotros ya hemos muerto. Y la reina de los gusanos nos volvió inmortal. Nos volvió inmortal. Ah, y aquí nos pone dar la máscara de Mitzi o poner nosotros la máscara. Ahorita Mitzi se cree culpable porque es a causa de que Mitzi quería encontrar a esta persona quien creó el ojo de Adán, o quien se hace llamar el ojo de Adán. Contactó con Mitzi porque Mitzi perdió a su pareja. Su pareja también se suicidó por culpa de esta persona y Mitzi lo está buscando. Y Mitzi entonces se siente culpable de involucrarnos a nosotros, a Susan. Pero lo que Mitzi no sabe es que nosotros ya hemos muerto y somos en alguna parte inmortal. Ahora, lo que hasta el momento no sé es que la bruja o la reina de los gusanos nos ha quitado ese don de inmortalidad porque no le hemos hecho caso a lo que ella nos ha pedido, que era eliminar a otras personas. Entonces no sabemos si realmente la reina de los gusanos ya nos ha quitado ese don de ser inmortales. Oh. Bueno, el juego es raro, Benny, el juego es raro. Si están por aquí y de repente se aburren del juego, pueden, no sé, de repente ir a otra stream o ver otras cositas. No tienen por qué disculparse ni nada de eso. El juego en sí es raro, pero tiene una trama que a mí me gusta. En lo particular, la trama a mí me gusta. La historia que tiene este juego me gusta. Independientemente de los gráficos, como ustedes ven, no son unos buenos gráficos, ¿no? Que gráfico 2020, 2021, no son nada de eso, pero tiene una historia de que en cierta parte te atrapa, Y ahorita lo que esta persona hizo es en la pecera hay un coso, hay un veneno que dice que si tú combinas lejía con el otro, con amoníaco, si tú combinas lejía con amoníaco en partes iguales, imagino que sean partes iguales, y se convierte en un gas. Y si este gas se coloca en un sitio cerrado, es un veneno potente. Y esto fue lo que hizo esta persona en la pecera. Juntó estos dos químicos y los va a envenenar a todos, inclusive a su propio padre. No me da la opción para darle también al viejito. Vamos a darle a Mitzi en todo caso. Yo le daría a Mitzi. Yo le daría a Mitzi la máscara, la verdad. Porque nos damos a nosotros. No se mueve. No, yo le voy a dar la máscara a Mitzi.
No. You've got a date, and I'll make sure you turn up for it.
I can't.
There is no time to argue. I'll be fine. Now. Do it!
Logro desbloqueado. Sacrificio. Llena la habitación. Se abrazaron. Pero en este caso Mitzi va a
Think of a vegetable while I'm gone.
sus mismas. Una recomendación. Oh, murió el viejito. En este caso Mitzi descubrirá que somos inmortal. Pero igual le queda poco tiempo, no puede salvarse de esa enfermedad que es cáncer. No manches. No manches. No. A ver, no. Aguanta. No. A ver, para los que no han estado en el primer capítulo de este juego, este fue la misma escena donde aparecimos nosotros cuando nos suicidamos. O sea, la historia comienza cuando ella, por problemas X, que no voy a decir porque así ya sería spoiler, Se suicida tomando 34 pastillas. Del porrazo, 34 pastillas. Y se suicida y aparece aquí. Ella es la reina de los gusanos.
Welcome home, darling.
Es la reina de los
I've been
gusanos.
waiting for you. What took you so long?
Ah, shut
Say
up.
what you've got to say and let's finish this. I'm tired of you. Tired of all this madness.
También cansada de la locura.
I just need to get back.
Very well. I'm not planning to keep you long. Let's go inside. I have one last job for
Una
you.
última tarea.
There are still 2 candles left, Susan.
No, no manches,
You
no,
know how
no, no,
this
no, no, no,
works.
no, 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 no,
A
a
soul
ver,
for a soul.
no, por un alma, no, 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 no.
I blow out the last candle.
Mira que verme de nuevo.
I'll never have to see you again.
Only if you blow
No te voy a
out
molestar.
the right one.
A ver,
I'll never bother you.
espero que no sea lo que estoy pensando.
Isn't that what you want?
Espero que no sea lo que estoy pensando.
If you choose wrong, it
Vida,
will
se
be
extingue
your
para
life
siempre.
extinguished forever. Just take a deep breath and do it.
Espero que no me
How should
pida
I
que,
know which one's right?
que
That's the
apague.
thing, Susan.
Otra cosa
You
no puedes
can't
agarrar.
know that. In life, you can't always
Espero que no
know
me
the
pida
consequences
que apague la vela
before
de
you make a
Mitzi.
decision. Haven't you learned that yet?
That's not fair.
Nothing is fair. You opened your heart talking to that doctor, and he butchered you like an animal. Then those disgusting cannibals, they chop you up and cook you for dinner if you'd let them. And what about the man with the flowers? All that he wanted was to hear you play before he split your skull open.
Ah, no recuerdo esa cosa.
The way your husband treated you. The way your neighbors laughed at you for years, just for being different. You did not deserve all that, and yet it happened. Am I forgetting something? Oh, yes, of course. Most of all, was it fair that...
Shut up! Just shut up, you ugly bitch! Now I know who you really are. All those feelings I had in me for years. That bitter guilt and self-pity. That hatred for myself and everyone else. You are that miserable illness that's consumed my heart all these years. You, always there, always. Every day I looked at you in the mirror, like a dark cloud I couldn't see through.
Es debatible
I
también
let
esa
you take
parte.
control of my life. I believed it was right to feel like this. But not any longer. This ends here.
Then blow out the candle.
A ver, soplar la vela izquierda, soplar la vela derecha, rehusarse. Es que al soplar una vela, le quitamos la vida a alguien X. Y ni siquiera sabemos si la persona que va a desaparecer es una persona buena, es una persona mala, una persona que necesita ayuda o algo. A ver, este directo sería el directo número 4, porque son 7 capítulos hasta el momento, son 7 capítulos, y me pasaba un capítulo y medio aproximadamente venir. En 2 streams ya son... Para 2 streams serían ya 3 capítulos. En 4 streams ya directamente 6 capítulos. Y es corto el juego. Corto el juego. Pero, es que lo que me gusta de este juego es el tema de la historia. O sea, te hace ver un tema muy debatible. Yo soy muy imparcial en lo personal. Yo soy muy imparcial. Y acá le toco unos temas de No sé, no sé si has visto algunos videos que dicen entre responder sí y no. Aunque te pongan dos opciones malas, debes escoger una. Como quien dice, ¿no? ¿Escogerías comer popó con sabor a chocolate o comer chocolate con sabor a popó? O sea, ese tipo de analogías es lo que a mí me llama la atención. Y aquí lo que le pide la reina de los gusanos, lo que le pide es apagar una vela. Me gusta más ser juez. Ser juez y verdugo. Bueno, por ese lado. Pero también es comprensible venir. No. Bueno, cada uno somos como somos. Bueno, yo voy a solamente rehusarme, no voy a apagar la vela.
I won't.
Ya le hice mucho caso a ella.
I'm done playing your stupid little games. You won't tell me what to do anymore. I am stronger than you. I can close my eyes and you'll be gone.
Blow out the candle.
It's time to say goodbye, sister. I'm not gonna miss you.
You will never leave this place without me. You need me. We are one.
No. Tomato. You were thinking about a tomato, right?
Ah, Mitzi. Mitzi. Entonces Mitzi va a saber de que somos inmortal.
Tomato is a fruit, silly.
Who cares? I like
Me
tomatoes.
gustan los tomates.
So do I. But I hate to disappoint you, but I was really thinking of onions.
Why onions?
They're the saddest of the vegetables, of course. They make people cry. What happened, Mrs. A? I saw you die. And yet, you're here.
Nada.
Alive, like if nothing's ever happened.
Bueno, me creería eso.
Well, let's put it this way. Everyone knows cats have
Los
nine
gatos tienen
lives.
9 vidas.
So do cat ladies, apparently. But this time, I feel there won't be second chances. I'm down to one last life now. I can't afford to waste it.
You are such a nutter, Mrs. A. You are absolutely fucking bonkers. But I'm so happy to see you. Never, ever do that to me again, all right?
I can happily promise you that, Mitzi.
No me percatado de eso.
His room is through that door. It's time to face the eye of Adam.
What are we waiting for? Let's do it.
No me había percatado de eso. 9 vidas. Claro, porque Susan también ha perdido la vida en varias escenas. ¿Esto? Creo que son... ¿Podrían ser los creadores del juego?
The eye of Adam. A pathetic wheelchair-bound invalid. Is this a joke? Do you know who I am? Do you know what you've done to me?
¿Dónde sacó un arma?
Murderer!
¿Dónde sacó un
Now
arma?
it's your turn to die. I'm gonna paint this room with your brains and I'm gonna watch and smile. I swear to God I'll do it. Well? Nothing to say? Nothing at all? Aren't you going to beg for your sad little life? Say something! Anything!
Mitzi, where did you get that gun
Hey,
from?
Gaby.
It doesn't matter. Please, Mrs. A. This is something I have to do. Well, You don't have to be a part of it. Try to understand.
Buena vibra, Gaby, buena vibra, buena
Beg
vibra.
for forgiveness, you scum. What is wrong with you?
No sé, no te las
You don't
regalé,
believe I'm
Gaby.
gonna shoot you, do you?
Muchas gracias, Gaby, buena vibra,
Oh,
buena
I've
vibra. ¿Cómo
dreamt
están?
of
¿Cómo
this
están?
moment for so long.
¿Cómo están?
Look at this man,
Gaby, ¿cómo
Mitzi.
están?
He hasn't twitched a muscle since we entered the room. I think he's paralyzed.
That's impossible. He's lying to us. He's faking it. Do
Ay,
something.
Gaby, Gaby,
Talk
Gaby,
for
Gaby.
God's sake. I need you to answer me. I need to know.
He won't answer you. He can't talk.
Then, how did he post all that stuff online? What the?
Claro. Pidiendo.
How? How did he do it?
I think I know how. See that little device on his left eye? I've heard about these. It's a controller. It seems the only part of his body he can move is his eyeball. Controller connected to the computer tracks its movement, allowing him to...
What?
Buena vibra, capita, buena vibra, buena vibra.
That's ridiculous. How do you even know such things?
I'm a nurse? I've seen these before. Well, I've seen eye-controlled wheelchairs, but there's no reason why it wouldn't work with a computer.
Jesus.
Buena vibra, buena vibra, buena
That
vibra.
would explain the whole Eye of Adam thing. He really is just the eye.
Hey, Tomcito, ¿qué tal? Buena vibra.
But no, that doesn't change anything. He must die. He deserves nothing more.
Oh, espérale, no. Do it. Hello? Oh,
What?
¿estás?
You arrogant shit. I will fucking do it. Just tell me one thing. One thing. Why? Why did you make Jack kill himself?
Jack era la pareja de Mitzi.
Fine. It'll be a pleasure. Ready to die, scumbag?
Nos toca la parte difícil. Mira estos tanques de oxígeno. Pero, ¿verdad? Tiene como 4 tanques de oxígeno ahí. Me mentiste, nunca dijiste que querías matarlo. ¿Qué hacemos? 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 Es que, bueno, si dispara, puede reventar el balón, el tanque de gas, y eso nos haría volar a todos. Recordemos que Susan, que somos nosotros la persona principal, ya no tiene más vidas, porque éramos inmortal. Pero ya no tenemos ya el toque o el don de inmortalidad. Mitzi definitivamente, bueno, no es por hablar mal ni burlarme tampoco, pero Mitzi también tampoco le queda mucho tiempo de vida por la enfermedad que tiene, que es cáncer. Creo que tampoco se puede salvar. Pues si Mitzi piensa matarse, sería un momento perfecto para que lo haga. Pero nosotros también entramos en esa explosión. Bueno, por otro lado, Mitzi nunca dijo que quería matar al ojo de Adán. Porque Mitzi ahorita está recontra furiosa por lo que hizo con Jack, que era su pareja, que también se suicidó. Sí, Gaby, todo es un lío por acá. Bueno. Sí, recontra. Por eso te digo, Gaby, qué tipo de historias me gustan. ¿Qué tipo de historias me gustan? Bueno, yo me iría por la parte de tratar de detener a Mitzi, si realmente no le queda mucho tiempo de vida, pero por lo menos que pueda vivir su vida al máximo. No es una bonita forma de acabar su vida, pero también es entendible por parte de Jack. Ella quiere venganza por lo que le hizo a Jack. Ella fue su pareja.
Look at these oxygen tanks. I don't think it's a good idea.
What? Why not? I'm the one holding a gun here.
Sí, pero estamos nosotros aquí
I will blow
involucrados.
this bastard's brain out as soon as he looks at me. You hear me? Look at me. I want you to see what you've done. The pain you've caused me.
Mitzi, that's not what I meant. Just put the gun down for a second.
No!
No.
I can't do that, Mrs. A. I'm sorry. This is something I have to do. I have to.
Can't you hear that hissing sound? These cylinders are clearly leaking gas.
Please stay out of it.
You'll make a whole room blow up.
I don't care.
A ti no, pero a mí
Leave
sí.
me alone.
A mí sí.
You lied to me. You never said you wanted to kill him.
Now, wasn't that quite obvious?
Bueno, sí, pero tampoco no.
What did you think I wanted to do? Have a coffee with him? Chat about the weather or politics? For God's sake, I'm here because this son of a bitch needs to die. If I don't kill him now, he'll just carry on and more innocent people will lose their lives. Do you really want that? Because I don't.
Esta es la forma. Aquí para que lo mate. De frente para que lo mate. Esta no es la forma, mejor solo apaga las computadoras. Un momento, de verdad, Jack quería esto. Pero meterlos contra Jack. Contra Jack. Bueno, pero Jack en parte se suicidó porque pensaba de que Mitzi ya no iba a vivir. Por eso se suicidó. De la forma mejor se la apaga esa computadora. Bueno, con Jack.
Think about it for a second. Would Jack really want this?
This bastard messed with Jack's head. He tricked him. That's what he does. He fucking tricked him.
But would Jack really want you to become a murderer?
No, he wouldn't. He wasn't violent at all. He was the kindest, sweetest guy I ever knew.
Exactly.
¿Y puedes conocer otro
Now,
más?
put that gun down already.
But what about me? No, I'll do it. I know Jack will forgive me.
Su padre es inofensivo. La forma de apagar la computadora. Ya, bueno, pues digo
Without his
también.
father, he's harmless. He was the one who supplied him with all this technology. He fulfilled his every single wish. I know this guy's rotten bad. There's no excuse for what he did. But he will be punished for it. Trust me. They'll put him in some stinking nursing home. He'll live his life like a vegetable. Stuck to bed. He'll have time to think about what he's done.
Dos palabras.
And he'll never see a computer screen again. Isn't that enough?
No, te lo
Said,
puedo.
do it. He wants to die, and I want to kill him.
He
wants us all to die. Can't you see that? Isn't that what he's been preaching? A joint suicide. That's why he wants you to shoot him. So we can all get blown to pieces.
His final act. The work of his life. Are you really going to give him that satisfaction?
Remember what you said about feeding the troll? That's exactly what you're going to do if you kill him now.
No. Maybe you're right. You should leave, Mrs. A. I never wanted you to get hurt. But I'm not going away without this fucker dead. Even if that means I die too.
Mitzi, have you lost your mind? You're going to sacrifice your life for this scum? He's a parasite! A worthless, evil piece of shit!
It's not like I've got anyone to live for, is it?
What? What about your mother? Your family?
She's dead! Yeah, I lied. I always lie. I grew up in an orphanage. My family never wanted to know me. The only person that cared about me was Jack. And he's dead! Yeah. Happy now?
No.
So get the fuck out of here and let me do what I got to do.
I care about you. Do it for me.
Tenemos comida. Lo he desbloqueado. Care about you.
Come on, mate. It's been a long day. Let's go home. We've won.
Have we really?
Trust me. I know we have.
Puto tensa la cosa.
I'm the cat lady. From now on, I win every single day.
Yeah.
It's me, again, talking about my ordinary little life, as usual. I'm still surprised anyone would want to read this at all. The ramblings of a cat lady. Maybe I'm not a cat lady anymore. Things have changed here since Mitzi's death.
Oh, Mitzi, yo voy a morir.
I'll never forget those last few weeks. It's a horrible way to die. Stuck in a hospital bed with no hope and whole life to pass you by. 6 months ago, I lost the best friend I'd ever had. But at least we knew it was coming. I had time to accept it, just like she did. And I can only be glad we spent that time together. I still miss her, though. Every day. Did I ever mention I got into all this because of her? I opened her laptop the night after the funeral, and there it was. A friend request, over a year old. A little gift from behind the grave. I met some people. We go out sometimes, and I'm not alone anymore. It turned out there were others who felt like I did. I talked to them, tried to help.
Something clear. Before. Else.
And now, I'm writing this blog. I must confess, yesterday was bad. It was one of those days when you feel like you're back
Ya
in the
casi, ya
past,
casi.
and all the good stuff that happened was just a dream.
Esa imagen parece... Esta imagen parece de verdad.
But I woke up today, feeling better. Maybe I can never get rid of it. This invisible illness. Maybe it will always be living somewhere deep inside me, asleep, waiting. And when it'll hit me hard.
Ah, un cementerio. Ah, la tumba de Mitzi. Imagino. Imagino, ¿cierto? La tumba de Mitzi. Cementerio.
But if there's one thing Mitzi taught me, it's that you have to pick yourself up and carry on. It doesn't matter that life isn't fair. It doesn't matter that you make mistakes. You fall and rise again. Worlds full of liars, traitors, cowards. But every now and then, you meet someone like Mitzi, who will just smile at it all. Now, I've forgiven the world and myself too. I teach myself to smile again. One day I'll get there. I know I will. Even if it takes me not 9, but 900 lives.
500 vidas. Entonces nos quedamos con... capítulo 7 completado. Ahora sí, GG. Ahora sí, GG. 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 Una reina de las larvas. Bueno, todos los personajes. Pero ahora me queda una duda. ¿Qué pasó con Joe? ¿Qué pasó con Joe? O sea, en el capítulo anterior, o sea, no, Joe, Jesse. Joe, claro, Joe. Claro, nos habíamos quedado en el capítulo número 6, el final del capítulo 6 es cuando apareció Joe, con supuestamente su esposa, Ivy. Que tenía secuestrada. O sea, ¿qué pasó con esa parte de la historia? O tenía que tomar otras opciones, otro camino para llegar a esa historia. Porque este juego también avanza de acuerdo a las historias, a las opciones que tomemos. Y también sé que hay otros finales. Creo que hay como 4 finales del juego. Creo que hay como 4 finales del juego. Presiona cualquier tecla para vivir. ¿Para vivir? Vale, buena vibra, que se puede pasar, no se puede pasar. Descansa, ya es tarde por ahí, gracias por acompañarme a venir. Es un montón. Me tengo las zonas también, se les hace un montón. Uy, copyright. Espero que esta canción no tenga copyright. Porque si no, me matan el video. Lo que espero. Pero la canción como que sí, Me gusta, al menos en lo particular me gusta. No te espero que tenga copyright. Así no nos mata él.